everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melisa Rodriguez, for those of you that don't know me, and I'm a second year medical student. I know that seems surreal to say because I was just filming videos about my first year as a medical student. So now that I am a second year and we'll be starting in kind of like a hybrid curriculum and more in-person activities, I'll be vlogging more. I just had my orientation yesterday for year 2 and that was like a really exciting day, and I didn't want to film it because it was just like our first time really meeting everybody in person, and that's just surreal that we had to wait such a long time to like have everyone in one room because of the pandemic. So yeah, I'm really excited this year. We're having a really difficult curriculum in my opinion. Just what I felt from yesterday's orientation, it feels like it's gonna be really challenging. So I'm just gonna share my experience through these videos like I always do. But in today's video, I wanted to show you how I plan, because planning is a really important part of medical school, time management, all of that, yes. So I wanted to show you how I plan for a month, and it's gonna be the month of August because that's this month that's coming up. So I got this idea from Lavender. If you haven't watched her yet, she's one of my favorite YouTube channels, and she's all motivation and wellness related. So I will go and watch her. She's amazing. But she always does this planning with me videos, and I just figured to do like the medical school version of it, because in medical school you already have a lot of mandatory things that you don't choose to do, but you need to find those little times apart from your curriculum to do some fun things that you want to do for yourself, or extracurriculars and all of that. So yeah, I'll show you. I'll use my calendar as a guide, and we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing I do is look at my month overview, and this is the month of August, as you see here, and I go over my school calendar and some other personal calendars, and I put all of the important days or like birthdays or special events that we have. And this month I don't have that many. It's like a startup month for the school year, but yeah, I have some birthdays there and some activities. So that's the first thing that I do, just look at my monthly overview. And for example, if I have exam days, it will be here, but we don't have any exams from August because it's our first month. Okay, so just to start with, I have my weekly schedule now. After I look at my monthly overview, which I was showing you, then I go on to my weekly schedule. So this is an example of Monday, and this is the weekend. Weekend I don't have almost anything, but for example, this is also Tuesday and Wednesday. So as you can see, my planner allows me to plan based on the hours of the day. So this is why I love this planner. But the first thing I do with my planning process is use all of these pens. Colorful. I have all different colors, and I get the pens that you can erase, because all of this schedule is tentative. It could change. Some activities may be changed or canceled, so I might need to like clear that time to just make time for other things. So the first thing I will do is look at my school schedule that they give me here. They give me all Monday through Friday, as you can see here, and I will plug that into my personal schedule. Why do I do that? People may think that's crazy, because why would you do double work, right? But putting it here, I know that those times are blocked and I cannot plan anything else during those times, right? After those times, it's my time to study. As you can see, they give me this week not as much because our first week is very busy, as you can see, but usually the green time is what we have to study. Let me find another week so you can see what I mean. You see, the green time is what we have to study in the afternoon. So in that green time, I can plan it however I want. So next, what I do is have another notebook in which I just write my thoughts and do like a separate overview of what I wish to accomplish this semester. And first, I want to work out. I want this to be part of my life, working out at least 3 to 4 times a week. But this is the times that I'll be able to do that based on my schedule that I already input into my calendar. So I know that I could go Monday, Tuesday, or Friday to the gym, but then Wednesday and Thursday I can't because I will have like simulation center or some clinical activity. And then weekends I can either be off or do a morning workout. So this setup right here allows me to kind of work around my schedule. And then I do a list of the resources or things I plan to do. This is not, all of this is what I want to accomplish, but it's definitely not, it's not possible that I'll do everything, but it's just kind of like an idea. This is the resources that I want to do now that we're starting to study for our step 1 exam. So I want to do AMBOS, I want to do Lecturio, I want to do an antibiotics course that I bought, I want to do UWorld, I want to work on a research in geriatrics, I want to work on my research on shared yoga that I've talked to you guys about. And I want to do a neuro bootcamp, or this is from the same company that did anatomy bootcamp, and that they saved my life in anatomy, so I wanted to try their neuro bootcamp. I also have service learning project or community service activity that's called Third Soul Choir. I have the geriatrics interest group. I have SNMA and AMA, which I'm part of both of these organizations, and also the family medicine interest group. And I also want, of course, schedule time to do YouTube planned videos like this one. So the videos that are not planned, like vlogs, I can film throughout the week and it doesn't need to have a specific time schedule, but those videos that are more educational need to have a specific time schedule. So this is why I put it here. I also want to be part of the peer mentor program. And this is all the stuff that my curriculum includes that I need to study or prep for. For example, I need to study for class, obviously, like study the lectures that they teach me. I need to prepare for IQ, which is similar to PBL. I need to prepare for CLG, which is the program that teaches us how to do our notes of our patients and also present our patients. I need to prepare for SCP, which is Science of Clinical Practice. I've talked to you guys about that too. That's like all of the healthcare problems outside of just the medicine knowledge. And then I have to prepare for clinical skills, prepare for class because I want to prepare before going to lecture, and I also want to review my clinical experience if I learned something that day and I need to look up something. That's also another activity. So these are the possibilities, which allows me to see, all of the stuff that I could possibly need to incorporate into this. So from here, this is just an example. This is my Monday, right, of this week, and I already added that I want to work out. I specifically added what type of workout I wanted to do. And then I also put review lecture because I want to review all these lectures right after and I'll stay in school. And then these are the stuff that is mandatory. And I also added the lecturio and lecture glance, which means I'm gonna look through the slides before going to class. And then lecturio because I want to prepare for class. So this is part of the prep for class category, okay? And then I put here a to-do list, which I did not include in my actual timely schedule, but I want to create an AMBOS questions on these topics that I learned this day. So this is my very first lectures, meaning that I'm going to start doing that. I haven't added much else yet. But for example, this is not mandatory. I grant rounds on scleroderma. I'm interested in rheumatology, so I want to learn about scleroderma. I put it here. If I don't do it, I can always erase it. As I go through these weeks, I'll start putting these things into my calendar as I see how things go, how much time each thing will take me, like that. But based on these a mandatory schedule that I inputted into my personal schedule, I can now plan which time I could do each of these activities. For example, Ambos, I said maybe Tuesday I have 1 hour for it in the afternoon. Like Tuesday, I said maybe Mondays I have 1 hour in the morning or in the afternoon. Antibiotics course I can do Wednesday, geriatrics research on Thursday, neurobookcamp on Saturday, and then like my YouTube plan videos, I could make time for it on Fridays based on this that I have. I can kind of fraction the work based on the days, and the rest I will incorporate little by little as I see what fits, you know. So yeah guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way, and everybody has a different schedule and different way of planning, but I think this is what worked best for me, and I hope it just gives you some ideas on how to plan if you have a really busy schedule like that, or maybe less busy, but you have like a framework of how I do things. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to leave me a like and a comment down below with anything that comes to mind or any questions you may have, and I'll see you in the next video.